Hi, this is Professor Sanchez, and the goal of this video is to teach you how to move from outline to draft for the explication essay. Before we get started, take a moment to center yourself, take a deep breath, and think about what you need for this week. Set one positive intention, write it down, post it somewhere, and check in with it often. If you need to pause the video to do this, feel free. Sometimes I like to think of the semester as a 400-meter dash, which is one lap around the track. We are at the part of the 400-meter dash where you get a little tired. So the first 100 meters, you run kind of fast. You're getting used to everything. The second 100 meters, you find your stride and kind of coast along. And then now we're in between midterms and the end of the semester. Our legs are starting to get tired in the metaphorical race. We're starting to have things building up in our life. Maybe the wind is hitting us in the face. And we have to really work to keep our momentum going forward. If you feel extra tired about school and things feel extra hard, know that that is actually normal. It's a normal part of the semester. You have to really push through this third part of the 400-meter dash. So for the last 100 meters, you can just sprint to the finish line and finish strong. I want you to think about ways that you can keep your momentum going through to the finish line. When writing your explication draft, you want to remember the sandwich making model we've discussed all semester. Before a quotation, you can include a signal phrase. Then you'll have your quotation with the line number in parentheses. And then after the quotation from the poem, you'll want to analyze it and connect the quotation to the particular meaning of the poem from your thesis statement. Here's an example sandwich. Richard Blanco describes is the signal phrase. You can see this is followed by a quotation from the poem. Notice how the backslash is used here in between lines to show line breaks. The number of the lines here in parentheses. And then following the lines that are included in this sandwich, there's a lot of analysis breaking down the word choices and how they contribute to meaning, as well as poetical elements. The explication essay has a very specific structure. You're going to start with the thesis, just jump right into the main idea. You can put the thesis in a paragraph by itself, or just tie it into your first paragraph. After that, you'll start with the first section of your outline. Make sure that you include a general topic sentence at the beginning of that section, and then make sandwiches to support that idea. You'll repeat that with each element or each part of the poem present in your outline, and then your last explication should be, like your last thought of the essay should be as summative as possible of the essay as a whole. There's no conclusion for this paper. Remember that the final draft should be somewhere between 2 full pages to 3 full pages. So if you're writing about a few different elements or a few different parts of the poem, the space is going to get taken up pretty quickly. So we don't have an introduction and conclusion for this type of paper. We just get right into the heart of it. Here are some step-by-step, sort of what I just said, but in a numbered format. So if you need kind of a guide to get started, here's how you can get started with your paper. If you need, like, tell me what to do first. Okay, first, create a title. And then you can follow these steps. Feel free to come back to the video or pause the slide or take a screenshot for these particular steps. Here's another example of a paragraph that this includes the thesis here at the top is the first sentence, and then it includes the first part of the paper, which looks like it's going to be on the element of imagery. You can see here in the second sentence, okay? So it starts with the thesis statement, then there's this transitional word to signal this is the first idea they're going to be talking about. There's a topic sentence here which introduces the idea of imagery, as well as connecting that to the thesis. Then you'll notice sandwiches start to build. You'll see a signal phrase here, followed by quotations. And then you have some analysis breaking it down. And then there's more. Here, there's another signal phrase, there's more quotations, and more analysis, so that you're constantly pulling stuff back to the thesis and the overall meaning of this particular poem. I hope this is helpful to see these examples. If you have questions or want me to look over something, please let me know. Have a great week.